Hi, my name's Marietta and welcome to this little DVD clip that Dom and I are doing together, and it's from our Violet's presentation called Let's Twist Again. We had a lot of fun putting this together, but quite simply, you know, I live in Melbourne, Dom lives in Sydney, and we were able to collaborate together because we used our favourite pieces of music. And what we want to show you now is two of our favourite pieces. So I'm now going to show you how to do a routine to grease lightning that works in the water. It does require some work with a partner, and in fact this has worked really, really well in my classes where I get people to partner up, and it doesn't really matter what age group. It's a lot of fun, it's short, it's sweet, but we just want to give you our version of Grease Lightning. So this song is titled Grease, and we start off with a scooping arm across the body, and this is like the introduction, so where it says, "This car is automatic," and then you pull out, and then you go to the other side, and then you do one really slow, sexy one. Look over your shoulder, yeah. Then you get them to partner up. So hands together, and in the first verse, they do kicks. So kicking from one side to the other, and they can stare lovingly at each other's eyes or not. Or they could be like real dance partners and be looking over the shoulder to see who else better is looking in the pool. And then the chorus kicks in. So when the chorus kicks in, everyone then turns around back to face you, and they bounce. So there's this bouncing action with the legs, and the arms go up, out, up, out, up, out, up, out. And then they repeat that again because the chorus continues, and then they jog and clap, 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 clap. And then the second verse, they're back to holding hands again. Kick, 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 kick. Then in the chorus, once again, they go back to doing the bouncing action with the arms. And then there's this like section after the second chorus where it's a bit of instrumental. And this is where we get them to link right arm. I always indicate which arm, otherwise they stand there looking at each other trying to work out which arm. So right arm, they swing their partner around using aqua hands. And then they swap over, they go to the other side, come around. And as the music comes to that section where you can hear the clapping, you get them to face each other. Start off with the right hand. Now, this is hilarious because it actually requires a little bit of skill, which we've all completely forgotten since the age of 5, where you pat each other's hands, but you've got to get the timing right, otherwise you end up going back and forth at the same time. Then the other hand. It's easier sometimes to stay still, and then both hands, da, 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 da. And then, once again, they grab each other's elbows, run around to the right, they then do it again to the left, and the music starts to really build up. So at this point, you get them to hold hands and jump around in a circle like crazy lunatics. And the chorus kicks in again. So then we're back to the start where we go up, out, both arms up, out, out, repeat again, and then finish with the jog and the clap. The very end of this song, where it really builds up, you get them to face each other, eyeball each other, and try and pull the water hard enough that it actually drags the partner towards them. And that's the original Grease song. So this would be the choreography you choose for Grease.
Okay, so another track that we're doing in our Let's Twist Again is the Zorba. So if you're Greek, if you've been to a Greek wedding or a Greek club, you would have done this at some stage. If you haven't, get into it because it's a lot of fun, and you'll see as we're going through this, you're going to get people to hold hands, so it really is good for bonding your group, getting them to have a bit of a laugh and a sing-along. So the first thing we're going to do is hands on hips. I'm going to flick the feet. So on the spot, flick, flick. And there's a lot of moving sideways through this class, so just make sure you need to plan your class. If you don't have a lot of room or a big class numbers, then you're only going to move short distances sideways. But if you've got lots of room to travel, the further you go, the more fun, probably. So let's travel this flick sideways now. And back again. And so when you've traveled that as far as you like, you can either go side to side and continue. You can go back behind you and then back in front. And then this is when the fun part starts. So you're going to hold hands with your partner You're going to ask permission first, of course. And you can have pairs, you can have 3, 4, 8 in a row, whatever you think will work with your group. And you're going to step in front only. So it's a slow step. And we're not running through, we're just going to step through, because the slower movement in the water is when they're going to feel. The slow movement really drags. And then you're going to twist and twist. And let's then step behind. So you step back, step back, step back, and then the other leg, step back, and then we start to go crazy. So form a big circle with your group, and then you're going to step in front, step behind, step in front, step behind, and we're going fast. So Marietta and I are just going to go sideways across, but if you've got a circle, they're going round. So you step front, step back, step front, step back again, front. So you're going to get your circle to keep changing direction, because that's when they all start screaming and laughing, yes? Because they'll be bumping into each other. And then once you've got that circle happening and you've got the group all revved up, you might want to choose someone to go in the middle, or they might nominate themselves because they're they like dancing and showing off. Once they're in the middle of the group, you're all going to go into the middle of the group and then yell and scream, and then all the way out, all the way in, all the way out. And at the end of the last one, you get everyone to yell, "Oppa!" And then you're done.